Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes are picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call Chip and Dale. Rescue range, Chip and Dale. When there's danger, and no one ever fails once they're involved. Somehow, whatever's wrong gets solved. Chip and Dale. Rescue range, Chip and Dale. When there's danger, and no one ever fails. They'll take the clues and find the where's, when, why's, and who's. Ladies. Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd. Disney has accepted a pitch to reboot Rescue Rangers as a brand new movie. It's gonna be hybrid CGI live action. I'm assuming that Disney has been trying to do this for a very long time, because say what you will about those Alvin and Chipmunks and Smurf movies, they made bank for Fox and Sony. So Disney has probably been going through every single property they have going, what can we use to have some little cartoon things running around real life people? We already did the Dalmatians, we already got Maleficent, what's left? Check the Disney Afternoon vault. And the weird part about it is a lot of Disney Afternoon cartoons you couldn't do this with because all the characters were animals. So you can't do this with DuckTales, Goof Troop, Tailspin, Wuzzles. Why did I put Wuzzles in there? But you can do it with Rescue Rangers. You could also do this with Gargoyles and Gummy Bears and Bonkers. And possibly Marsupilami. Booba! I'm gonna be really honest with you here. I personally feel like I kind of like Rescue Rangers more than DuckTales. It had just as good of a theme song, it had just as good of a cast of characters, it had just as good of a video game, but for some reason DuckTales was always in the spotlight with their woo! The way I feel about Rescue Rangers compared to DuckTales is the same way I feel about Family Matters compared to Full House. That's no good. I also want this movie to do well, so they'll finish off the DVDs! Can we finish the set? Can I get a volume 3? I'm gonna give you some tips. Disney, this is my personal advice to you to make this Rescue Rangers movie good. First off, this goes without saying, you have to use the original voice cast. There is no reason at all to get celebrity voices for the Rescue Rangers, especially for Chip and Dale, because you're gonna change their voice. That's why I never understood about the Chipmunks movie. The Smurf movie, I got. I did not understand why the Chipmunks and the Chipettes are voiced by celebrities if you're gonna just change and pitch their voices to make them completely unrecognizable. There's no need to do that. So with the Rescue Rangers, get the original cast. Rescue Rangers away! Golly! Yees, too right, Chipper. I need Tress MacNeille as Chip and Gadget. I need Corey Burton as Dale and Zipper. Now with Monterey Jack, it's gonna be a little interesting because he was voiced by Peter Cullen for a while and he was also voiced by Jim Cummings for a while. Use Jim Cummings because you could also then use Jim Cummings to voice Fat Cat. So the Rescue Rangers are gonna get a movie. How delightful. I'm Fat Cat. Plus, you may not be able to get Peter Cullen. He may be too busy hanging out with Mark Wahlberg and riding on Grimlock. Now, the only character you can't really do anything voice-wise is Professor Nimnol because he is a human. That's the sacrifice the fanboys will make for you. Professor Nimnol, whatever celebrity you want, as long as the Rescue Rangers themselves are voiced by their original voices. Number 2, keep their clothes. I don't know why I need to say that, but they gotta have their original clothes. I know you're gonna wanna try to modernize their look or put sunglasses or samurai outfits on them. Have Chip still dressed like Indiana Jones, still have Dale dressed like Magnum P.I., and please, please keep Gadget in that nice little purple jumpsuit and the goggles on her head. That is some sexy mouse right there. Is it weird that I'm attracted to a mouse? Is that strange? But can you blame me? Gadget's smart, she's dorky, she wears purple very well, smooth Donatello, and she's always barefoot. That's my kind of woman. Who's also a mouse. Number 3, I don't want any Sam Witwickies in this movie. Oh, let's have some kid or somebody know who the Rescue Rangers are, interact with them. No, what was cool about the cartoon show is that the Rescue Rangers would solve these cases that were not solved by humans. Like there was an episode where this kid wanted to find his cat and the police were just like, we ain't gonna help you find your cat. You know how many cats go missing in this town? I ain't got time for that. The Rescue Rangers searched for the cat only to find out that it was part of a bigger scheme where Professor Nimnol was making a machine that was gonna take all the cats, rub them really fast for static electricity so that he could take over the world. Okay, now I'm saying that out loud, really ridiculous show. So I want to keep that. I don't want humans to find out about the Rescue Rangers' existence. I don't want them publicly known because as the theme song says, sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes are picking up the slack. And speaking of theme song, number 4, you gotta have the theme song sung the original way. I know you're gonna be very, very tempted to be like, let's make the Rescue Rangers a rap song. Get one of your little Disney Channel stars, Demi Lovato and the Austin Alley Kid, but they gotta sing it like the classic song, or just bring the Jets back. I'm sure the Jets are free. You also gotta sing the full version of the theme song. Gray skies, it's trouble, bad guys. see double when they're around. The chips are never down. And if you could also stick a couple of the other songs from the series into the movie too, that would be awesome. Baby, stop chomping. Let's start stomping with Big Fat Daddy C. It's as hot as jalapeno at Fat Cat Casino. That's the place to be. I do the Fat Cat Stomp with Big Fat Daddy C. Or come along, you belong. Feel the fizz of Coca-Cola. Get to the store and take all you can carry. We got the flavors, orange, grape, and cherry. You belong to Coca-Cola. It's bottled in Pensacola. And final thing, please treat this like an animated Disney movie and not a live action Disney movie. I know it's a little convoluted when you have live action and Disney animation together. You see how Disney deals with movies like Tangled and Frozen and Wreck-It Ralph. But then we've also seen how they do movies like G-Force and Beverly Hills Chihuahua. And I do not want this movie to be G-Force and Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Chip and Dale are icons to you, Disney. They are part of your original cast of characters. They are national treasures. You gotta treat them with respect. You did that right with Mickey Mouse with his new shorts. You can do the same thing for Chip and Dale and his Rescue Rangers. Do not treat this like underdog. Please do not make this underdog. I swear to God, if you make this underdog, we are done. I will never step foot in your theme park again. You can have Tom Hanks come into my house as Walt Disney being like, listen here, black nerd, I just want you to come on back. No, you will not be saving this, Mr. Banks, if you mess up my Rescue Rangers. I'm gonna drink alcohol every single day till I die. Colin Farrell style. Get me my medicine. Can we also have Rescue Rangers crossover with Power Rangers? I think that'd be awesome. Go, go, Rescue Rangers, you Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. Mighty Morphin, Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin, when there's danger. Mighty Morphin and Power Teens wear red, yellow, pink, blue, and green. And green is sometimes black. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about this announcement of a possible Rescue Rangers movie? Do you think this will be good, or do you think it will be crap? And if you could reboot any classic 90s Disney afternoon cartoon or Nicktoon and make it into a live action movie, what would it be? If you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button, and if you're new here, subscribe. I make videos all the time. I love you like a play cousin. I'm 95,000. Chain chomp, yelp.
Saki, you fool! You didn't use the matter transporter to send the rock soldiers from Dimension X!
Alf's making a comeback. Ha! I kill me! Yo, Willie! Che-yee-yee-yee-yees!